Hello and welcome to another episode of Rusty Reactions. I'm Rusty, coming at you with a bit of Harry Watch. Where's Harry? What is he going to be doing for a crust in the future? Him and Meghan. Well, we got a little bit more insight into that with this article here that I've got from the Daily Star. .co.uk. So UK is still keeping an eye on him, seeing that he's ditched the royal family and basically said that they're all racists and bigots and a bigoted organisation that hasn't moved into the 21st century as well as what he would like, seeing that he spent a week with Meghan and in that times opened his eyes to their bigoted ways and racist ways and decided to flick them off and move to California. Now, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle hire Fargo producer to create inspirational movies. So that's what they're delving into. They've got a Archewell production. And I don't know why they're still calling him Prince Harry. He ditched that name, didn't he? Following a year-long hiring spree, the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex Harry and Meghan have appointed a new Archewell producer after the company signed a deal with Netflix reportedly worth millions. How's that? Netflix have got money to burn, haven't they? Just giving their money to Meghan and Harry and saying, look, when you've done organising your production company and eventually when you start producing stuff, yeah, we've got the bids for it. Here's a little bit of money for you just to keep our name in the fold. So that's nice of Netflix to do that. I don't know, what sort of inspirational movies would you think that they'd be making? I would have it to guess, and I would expect nothing less, that it would have to be inclusive and diverse and with a whole lot of sprinkle of Me Too. It would have to have a lot of that in it. It would have to be dripping with diversity and inclusion and just sprinkled on a whole lot of Me Too. Now, I don't know if they've missed the boat with that, because there's an awful lot of that inclusion and diversity productions that's going around in Hollywood at the moment. So have they missed the boat? I don't know. I suppose time will tell. So we delve down a little bit further. This is going to be sad for their best friend Oprah Winfrey. Isn't she part of the Apple Plus? She's part of the Apple Plus network, and didn't they do all those interviews with Apple Plus? Apple Star or whatever it is, the streaming service. So they've jumped off of Apple and they're well and truly right up the quit of Netflix. So in a bid to complete their Archewell Productions team, Harry and Meghan have recently hired the producer of award-winning black comedy crime drama Fargo as their head of scripted TV. Now, I don't know anything about this show, as in black comedy crime drama. That sounds a little bit racist for me. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know if that's an indication of what they're going to be creating diversely. We have to keep an eye on that. But I haven't seen Fargo, so I can't really comment on Fargo too much. Is it good? Comment down below if you like it. But as a result, the Sussex have taken on board project scripted program streaming. Nashika has Nashika Kumble on board for their project to oversee their scripted TV. So I don't know anything about her either. but we head down. We go down, finding the right. This is about their production. Their inspirational movies. Finding the right addition to their production company has been a year-long process in which the Duke and the Duchess, Meghan and Harry, of Sussex, replaced Kathleen St. Laurent with their spokesman James Holt as their executive director. So going back to here though, the Duke and Harry and Meghan replaced Kathleen St. Laurent with their spokesman James Holt. That's not very diverse, is it, Harry and Meghan? Ditching Catherine, I take it that she's a lady. Ditching Catherine and replacing her with a man. That's not very inclusive and diverse, and there's not even a wee little sprinkle of Me Too on that move there, Harry. So before you even got your production crew up and running, I don't think it's living up to your high standards of diversity, inclusion, and Me Too. There must be a lot going on in those brains of theirs. So yeah, they haven't got their production crew together. Netflix has signed up and has given them millions of dollars. It's good to be them. Mr. Browning has worked on features such as Room and most recently the Oscar-nominated film Promising Young Women. Well, there's your sprinkle of Me Too, but it's from Mr. Browning. Mr. Browning, this is what Mr. Browning told Forbes. From the moment they shared their vision for Archewell as a global production company that will spotlight diverse voices and share uplifting stories, I knew I wanted to help with this unique opportunity. I think you're probably helping Meghan and Harry out more than what they're helping you out. But in saying that, they're probably paying the bills. So here we go here. Now that Prince, rub that out. Harry and Meghan's deal with Netflix estimated to be worth $150 million, and they haven't even done anything. They haven't even got their production crew ready for Archewell Productions. They've been hiring for the last year, I suppose, so they'll be getting close now. Streaming, create and develop new scripts, fair from diverse voices and informs, So it's all going to be inspirational, it's going to be diverse, and it's going to be full of inclusion and all that good stuff that we want for 2021. So what do I think about that? Well, I think Harry's got to be doing something. He can't be just a deadbeat dad sitting at home hoping that Meghan's going to bring in the coin for the family. So he's going to have to do something. What he does in that production, I have no clue. But their first move was to replace Kathleen St. Laurent with their spokesman, James Holt. And I take it that that's not going to be a good look for the Me Too movement. That's going to be hoping that Harry and Meghan have a lot of inclusion, diversity, and the voices of females to be heard loud and clear. So, what sort of shows do you reckon they're going to bring out? Well, I don't know, but I don't think I'm going to be very enthusiastic about their material that they're going to bring out. And in saying all of that, with all these voices that they're going to be giving people to hear, there's going to be a lot of people out there that aren't going to have their voices heard. And that's the dilemma I feel with this production, is it's going to give people voices, but it's not going to give the right people voices. Meaning in that there's always going to be someone who's going to be more oppressed than anyone else. And if you're looking at this production here, the people that they're going to have on their show's not going to be very oppressed, or they're not going to be a lack of a voice. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with it and what they do. Me, for one, I'm not too excited, but I'm more interested on the Harry hunt to see what Harry does, and if it's going to be inspirational stories about how to leave your home and homeland and your family, and ditch them because you've woken up after a week of listening to Meghan and realising that you've been grown up in a racist, bigoted, old-fashioned organisation that needs to be upgraded and updated for future generations to come to aspire to. So, good on you, Harry, Meghan. I'll keep an eye on what happens next. But that's my reaction to that. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, subscribe if you want. Leave a comment down below what I should react to next, and maybe that might be my next video. So until that moment in time, everyone take care. Bye.